My name's Michael Robinson. I'm 24 years old, about to be 25. I started building pathways about a few weeks ago. I wanted to do a program where it was going to give me opportunity because the trades is a hard thing to get into. I've never done any program like this before. We start the day at about 7 o'clock in the morning and we do classwork. We do construction math. Math is used in every trade and it's essential to learn that. We also learn how to read blueprints. My end goal to the end of the program is I'm trying to get into the Carpenters Union. That's my objective. When we're done with the classwork, we go out to a lot of the unions. After the math class, we went to the Ironworkers Local 7 union. They gave us a feel for what it would be like out in the field. The instructor let us cut metal. And she showed us exactly what to do.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hold it down. You're gonna watch the steel get red hot like lava. Only then am I gonna press my oxygen to blow through.
It's pretty intimidating, you know, because you've never used a blowtorch before, and then you don't know what you're doing, so you don't want to screw anything up. But it was cool to have an instructor that knew exactly what she was doing.
If they grow, see how they're growing? Yeah. Means you need a little more oxygen.
In the second part, we were tying rebar. Rebar is metal rods that they tie together so that the concrete is reinforced. So they use it on parking garages and the base for each floor.
See how it formed like a U? Break down, twist, and cut.
Tying them is definitely difficult at first if you don't know what you're doing, which I didn't, but you get the hang of it. It was honestly cool to go there because I didn't know what the ironworkers did. Honestly, I came in here thinking that I was going to do one trade, and I actually ended up liking a couple of the other ones. We're at the Carpenters Union today. The instructor gave us some plans to work with, and we're putting a wall up in metal frame. Working in the union is mostly working in teams or pairs. Sometimes you'll be as an individual, but most of the time you're working with a team, and I think this gives us a real feel for what the union would be like. I could definitely see myself doing this for the rest of my life. I want a career, not a job, you know? This is the last week of the Building Pathways program. We're visiting the American Heating and Plumbing. Every instructor that I've spoke with is very knowledgeable. He has great amount of experience, at least 15 years in the trade, and they know what they're doing. Third station was we were soldering. We started with a couple copper pipes, and then we actually blowtorch and we soldered it together. The rest of the kids in the class, I think we all know a general idea of what we want to do. The whole program gave me an insight on all of the trades, so I'm going into graduation knowing exactly what I want to do for the rest of my life.
As most of you know, Building Pathways was created in 2011. It was created to provide opportunities for low-income Boston area residents, particularly women, people of color, young adults, to access opportunities and careers in the building trades. And this is the 17th of our classes that have gone through this program. And again, we're very proud to have this mission and for all of you to be a part of it.
The building trades do great things. They help build communities. It's a family supporting job. But your wages make sure that you can provide for yourself, your family, and anybody else that you might want to take care of. But in all reality, it hasn't always been the way that everyone is welcome. And there is institutional racism, institutional sexism, and barriers that we collectively have to break down.
And we achieved a lot. I mean, 6 weeks, I mean, it seems like forever, but it goes by like that. Each one of us came from different backgrounds, different childhoods, different locations. We supported each other, and I believe we truly demonstrated what it's like to be unified. And I wish you all the best of luck, and I hope to see you again on a job site someday. When I look ahead, I look at becoming a member of the Carpenters Union. I already have the application in, and I'm just waiting on a date, and I'll be ready for that interview. I would definitely recommend the Building Pathways program to anybody that's trying to get into the trade union. It's a great program, and it makes you a better candidate, and you build skills while you're there that you otherwise wouldn't have. All the Building Pathways team, I think they really care about people, to be honest, and I think they want us to succeed, and we will.